And back here in Washington, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is here in D.C. today, meeting with President Trump at the White House. And it comes as the U.S. and Tehran hold indirect talks on how to approach negotiations over Iran's nuclear program. Netanyahu is looking to expand negotiations with Iran. And ABC News senior White House correspondent Selena Wang is here with more on these talks. And listen, Selena, Netanyahu's office said that he wants limits on Iran's ballistic missile program. But what more do we know about those discussions that he had in Washington today?
And this was a long meeting between President Trump and Netanyahu. It lasted for almost 3 hours. But coming out of the meeting, the president said that nothing definitive was reached. And we know that the focus of this meeting was around Iran's nuclear negotiations. But the president said he told Netanyahu that, quote, "I insisted negotiations with Iran continue." He also had this very vague social media post where he said he told Netanyahu that his preference is for a deal to be reached. Now, of course, all of this comes at a very tense moment in the region. President Trump has ordered a significant buildup of military assets in the Middle East. He's repeatedly threatened military action if talks with Iran break down. Now, last week, senior officials from the U.S. and Iran, they met for these talks in Oman, but they didn't really seem to make much progress. And remember, President Trump has repeatedly said that the U.S. obliterated Iran's nuclear program after those multiple strikes last June. So the question is, then what does the president want from these negotiations? Well, I've been talking to some senior U.S. officials. They tell me that the president wants to prevent the ability of Iran to rebuild its program. So what does that mean? I'm told that the president wants to remove all enriched uranium, cap its long-range missile stockpile, and change its policies of supporting proxies in the region. But I mean, these are issues that are really seen as non-starters, as red lines for Iran. So the big question moving forward in these negotiations is how much is either side willing to budge?
Yeah, very, very interesting. I know you'll continue to monitor for us. Selena Wang, thank you very much.